Good morning, children. This is your teacher Nafisa Edenwala. Children, today in our English session, we are going to do formal letters. Now, as you all know, what are formal letters? These are the letters written to employer, officers, editor of a newspaper, teachers, principal, and the list is long. These letters are short letters. They are written up to point. But the important criteria for this lesson is you have to write the subject. That is the purpose of writing the letter. So let's get started, children. See, you see the format? General format that these letters, right? Now let's read it. Formal letters are addressed to the officials, authorities, would-be employers, newspaper editors, and like. Such letters require specific format wording. They are brief. Brief means short and to the point. However, emotion option should be expressed through proper words. The block format must be used while writing formal letters too. In addition to the other components, the recipient address, subject, letter, reference of if any have to be mentioned. As you all know, on the left side, it is what? A person who is sending a letter, his address will be there. Then date, then the person whom you are sending to, then it will be a subject of and salutation, self-introduction, main points, conclusion, an expectation from a person to whom you have written, thanking you. You may write yours faithfully, sincerely, or truly, and the name of a person. This is the general format, children. And that is, let's go through it. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body of the letter. First paragraph to introduce yourself, mention the reason. Second paragraph, details of the matter. Third paragraph, mention the conclusion. Complimentary closing, that is thanking you, yours sincerely, and the name. And this letter, how are you going to write, children? Your language will be very polite. So let's get started, children. Formal letter. You, Ishan or Reema Sengupta, staying at a 3 Ruby apartment, Jewel Complex, Park Street, Pune. Write letter to the inspector of the police of your local police station complaining against a loudspeaker nuisance in your area. Request him to put an end to this menace which is adversely affecting the studies of the students. Now, children, on the top I have given you, or I have mentioned different names. Every time it's not you are going to, suppose it could be any person. So if you are given in a question the particular address, means it is that person address who is writing a letter to somebody. So I have mentioned Isa or Reema. Any, the choice is if you write girl's name or a boy's name. Reema Sengupta, 3 Ruby Apartment, Jewel Street, Jewel Complex it is, children. Park Street, Pune, 411042. Now we are writing 2. The Inspector of the Police, MG Mark Police Station, Pune, 411042. Subject, complain about the loudspeaker. Respected sir or madam, right? I would like to draw your attention to the growing abuse of loudspeaker in our area. The loudspeaker are used without the least thought of being given to the hardship caused to the people in general, particularly students. The constant blare is a sound of a loudspeaker, drives student like me crazy and does not allow us to study peacefully. Our examinations are fast approaching, hence we need to study hard for it. I therefore earnestly appeal means request you to take a prompt measure to put an end to this nuisance. Thanking you, yours truly, Reema. So this letter is written to the police inspector to stop all this nuisance done by the loudspeaker. And it is see how the language is very respectful. Now let's get started with a second letter. Again here you are a Sunil or a Daisy. So the address which is mentioned you must write, right? Staying at 6 Sumati Apartments, South Gokhale Road, Dadar West, Bombay 400028. Write a letter to the General Manager, Power Company, BST that is, complaining about irregular power supply in your locality. Now Daisy Matthew is writing a letter, 6 Sumati Apartment, Dadar West, Bombay 28, and the date. 2. The General Manager, Brihan, Mumbai, Electric Supply Transport. That is what it is. BST stands for Electric House. It's a place. DN Road, Mumbai 40001. Subject: complaint regarding irregular supply to South Gokhale Road. Power supply. We are talking about what, children? Power supply. So the complaint is placed regarding irregular power supply to South Gokhale Road. Respected sir and madam. It could be sir or madam. I am a student of Standard 8 preparing for my annual examination which will be conducted next month. The erratic and irregular supply of electricity in our area is creating problem not only for me but for others as well. The residents in our area cannot understand why we are plagued with regular power cuts. Nowadays, the supply goes off 3 to 4 times a day. The irregular supply creates panic. Panic means, you're not comfortable. डर जाते हैं or something you don't like it. When people get trapped in the elevator, right? अचानक से लिफ्ट रुक गई. Panic, डरना. Household appliances like fridge, heater, mixtures, washing machine cannot be properly used or get damaged because of the short circuits. During the day, it is very difficult to sit without the fan. Frequent complaints to the authorities have not helped. I request you to look into the matter and regularize the power supply as soon as possible. Yours truly, Daisy Matthews. Now let's do the third one, children. Here it is, write a letter to your ward officer. Now is there any name given? No. So you must, because you are placing a complaint, so your address will come here. Write a letter to the ward officer of your area requesting him to get the garbage heap near your house removed. Explain the hardship you are facing. So here, children, in a block you will write your address. That means I've just created a space for you. to Ward Officer, N Ward, Pune Municipal Supply, Pune. Subject: complain about non-removal of garbage. Respected sir. Or you can just put a slash and write madam also. So I've given you two options. In one letter there is madam and here I have written sir. If you want to write both, you can write both. I have to bring to your notice a serious health problem faced by the people in my area. The garbage heap near my house has not been cleared for the last 7 days. It is stinking and the foul smell has made the life of a resident in the area miserable. Besides, mosquitoes, flies and other disease carrier breed in this garbage dumps and pose serious health hazard to all of us. Means your garbage which is collected near our house is giving out foul, means bad smell, with all the mosquitoes and flies breeding on it, which is very dangerous to one's health. So the last paragraph, I therefore request you to see to it that the garbage is cleared without further delay, and that in future the work of removing the garbage is carried out regularly. Thanking you, yours truly, XYZ, means here you will write down your name. Thank you children for listening very patiently, and I hope you all enjoyed this session. Write these letters. I will be posting you. Write these letters in your notebooks. Love you. Stay connected.